Hello everybody, how are you? I am the Professor Robert Sapino Armas, and right now if you click here in this video is because you want help for your students. So if you keep until the end of the video, you will receive a knowledge that will increase the environment and the atmosphere in your classroom a lot. So still here. Today, I will share with you three different methods teaching, three different approaches in which you can use it to help your student to increase the environment of your classroom. Yeah, you can use one of them or all of them at the same time. That is totally up to you. So I want you to know before I start that I will not worry you with the long story about these three different methods. I will focus in teach you the methods, how you can apply them and the benefits of them, because that is the important, right? So let's learn. The first method that I want to show you today is Suggestopedia. With Suggestopedia, you can teach them and they can learn 3 or even 5 times more faster than usual. They can also stimulate their long-term memory, right? Because this method involves a lot of the brain, their brain, and also your brain. So prepare for this. Something important that you have to keep into consideration is that you have to stabilize, like keep the same mood in your students so they can learn more effectively. And also this method show us that in the past teacher only worried to give the knowledge, to share the knowledge. Okay, I'm here, I'm the professor, subscribe to the Sabino channel, and that's it. Yeah, but with this method the teachers see the students as a client, as an individual client, so they really worry for it. Okay, everything sounds great, but tell me, how can I apply this method in my classroom? Please. Hey, take it easy, man. First of all, I can divide this method in 4 steps. So the first step is the introduction of your class. So it's scientifically proven that kids learn more when they see the content, right? So you can use visual pictures or also songs to introduce your class. The second part is the body of your class, so the content. So it's very good tool if you use like a story because they love to listen. The third part of this method, I like to call that part as the practice of the class. So you can practice the thing or your content with conversations, with dialogues, and then your conclusion. Yeah, you make a resume of everything. So something important here is the students have to work harder trying to memorize. So I give you an example. For example, if someone tell you, oh please save my phone number, and you will take a pencil or your phone and write the number, right? But what happens if you don't have pencil or your phone? You will use your mind, right? So you will have to work harder. So students have to work harder, like listen, like talking, and you make them improve their skills, right? And with that you stimulate the long-term memory. So that is perfect. The second method is CLT, or communicative language teaching. So I will be more faster with this method because it's similar to Suggestopedia in the meaning that you don't have to write a lot. This method don't pay attention too much in grammar. They want that they improve really and they can communicate with others. That is the goal, right? You learn a language to communicate to others. So you can apply this method with interactive language games that kids always love games, and don't think that is only a thing for kids. I know that you also love games, right? Yeah, I know it. You can also use social interaction, that is the most important, so you can evaluate them, you can know their level even when they don't know that is a diagnostic evaluation, only like talking about, I don't know, how do you feel today, Joseph? And you listen the answer, and you can develop like a little bit, like a little conversation with them, so that help to improve their speaking skill, and you are using a good method. The last method that I will show you today is gamification. That is my favorite one. So let's do this. So gamification is a great method in which you will use techniques, methods, mechanics of typical of the games, but in the real life, in your real content. If you teach math, you can use some techniques of some games to teach math, and that will be more effectively for your students because they will see like a game, like normal thing, like a meeting with their friend. So that help a lot to keep the information in their mind, so that will help to them to increase their skills in math. Or if you teach history, you will teach them like as a game, so they will learn a lot of history. So I will show you now how to do it. Something important here also is the characteristic of this method, that is points or levels. That for me, points or levels is, in short words, motivation. So when you increase the motivation, when you give them a reward, for example a happy face, at least they want to receive other happy face. So the other classmates will see, oh, do you see Robert receive a happy face? I want a happy face too. So that is a technique that you can use in your normal content. Maybe if you don't like to play a lot, you can use only the techniques in your normal content, and they will feel motivated, and they think they will learn more effectively, and you will increase their intrinsic motivation. So making a conclusion of this video, the principal thing here is your love and your passion for your students and the teaching, right? So you don't have to use only one. You can use three of them. Like maybe start with the Suggestopedia with a song or visuals. Then you can put a game in it and make a conversation with them, like a personal one, like a little conversation. So you will increase the CLT, communicative language teaching. So that is the important. You are the teacher. You can put your own taste in the thing, in the class. So that is important. So I hope that you enjoy the video, guys. Love you. Follow me in YouTube. See ya.